A woman in Louisiana returns home to find masked agents waiting to grab her.
Leave me alone!
She's a U.S. citizen, yet she has to run into her home to escape.
She's pregnant!
In Minneapolis, a pregnant woman is pinned down in the snow by an ICE agent before being dragged away. Across the country, this was the year of terrifying videos depicting masked, often unidentified figures attacking people in the streets. This was part of the reality of Donald Trump's immigration crackdown, and as the year drew on, the president was no longer mainly complaining about Latin American migrants. For example, Minnesota's Somali population, the vast majority of whom are here legally, came into the president's focus.
But we always take people from Somalia, places that are a disaster, right? Filthy, dirty, disgusting, ridden with crime.
And so the crackdown widened. In September, the Supreme Court allowed agents to detain people and ask for their identification based on ethnicity or the sort of jobs they were doing, effectively legalizing racial profiling. But it wasn't just those whom authorities felt looked like possible undocumented immigrants being nabbed. Bystanders filming raids or asking immigration agents for warrants have also been apprehended and held sometimes for days. Also caught up in the dragnet, U.S. citizens. Even some among the Trump faithful who believe in the ethos of MAGA, or Make America Great Again, have questioned the tactics and suggested that the administration is trying to distract from unfulfilled campaign promises.
I think one of the problems with whatever the MAGA movement has evolved into is it's duped their hardcore followers so much that the only thing left now is performative cruelty.
When Trump took office in January, the number of those detained by Immigration and Customs Enforcement was around 39,000. That rose to almost 66,000 by the end of November, a U.S. record. President Trump said the focus would be migrants who'd been convicted of serious crimes. But in fact, of the approximately 220,000 people arrested by ICE, nearly 75,000 had no criminal record, and those that did were mainly for relatively minor violations. At the 2024 election, Trump had unprecedented success with Latino voters, partly driven, as elsewhere in the U.S. electorate, by unease at the numbers crossing the border under Joe Biden. Now the polls show the president has completely reversed that support, and they show opposition to the crackdown across demographics. These detentions and deportations may become yet another difficult issue for the Republicans to contend with in what are expected to be closely fought midterm elections in 2026. Shihab, Rattansi, Al Jazeera, Washington.
Don't miss out, get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.